Hey, what's up, gang? We're down here on the strip again with FSD 12.5.6.1 on my Hardware 4 Model Y. And we're going to be testing out a few different locations. As you can see on here on the map, we've got a lot of crazy construction down here due to the F1 race coming up soon. So we're going to test out this version and see how well it handles about an hour worth of driving all over the Las Vegas Strip, going hotel to hotel. So first off, we're going to head down to the Sphere. Coming out of the parking lot really smooth. FSD 12.5.6.2 has been released to the early access group, as well as it looks like a few extra people today. We did not get that on this vehicle yet, but it seems there's some polishing that's happened, as well as maybe it seems like a little bit of off highway end-to-end highway code for 55 or 50 miles plus roads. So as soon as we get that, we'll come back down and test that out and see if we can see any differences. Okay, it seems to be clear. Car pulls out confidently. This is a Friday night around midnight, so should be a lot of traffic, a lot of action down here, as well as a few crazy drivers, some emergency vehicles. We'll see if we can get a interact. There's an emergency vehicle in front of us. I don't think we'll get an interaction with it, but if we do come across an emergency vehicle, I will give it a second or two pause to see if the car will do something. If not, I'll have to take over. Okay, we got a blinking yellow. Had enough time to cross over. It was a little tight there on that, but definitely had enough time to cross over for the yield on left. Okay, we need to get over. Getting over last minute, but we did have time. It was smooth. And we have a crosswalk here. We can do a right on red, but it needs to be very cautious due to the crosswalks. Okay, a little hesitancy there to go. It's clear now, so it should go. Perfect. Okay, car doing a good job with its lane preparation for the upcoming left, as well as really smooth slowdown for that yellow and red. Coming up on the sphere now, you can see we're also on part of a section of the road that's going to be part of the F1 track. So far doing a really good job at understanding the double lanes that are not uniform with the typical lanes here. Really smooth. Being extra cautious around this vehicle that's kind of in our lane here. Okay, the car's doing a good job of getting over to the right. We do have a right turn up ahead to turn into the sphere parking lot. You know, watch out for pedestrians and stopped vehicles here. Once we make our turn here into the sphere, I'll go ahead and reroute us to our next destination. But so far we got here with 0 human input and 0 interventions. Take me to the New York hotel. Okay, it's routing. Let's see what kind of options we can get here. Looks like we've only got one route available, so we can take it. It's kind of looks like it might be a strange route. Okay, we'll take it. I'm not sure why it's having us do a U-turn, but we'll see if it corrects itself up here. We need to be making a right turn. Looks like it's having us do a U-turn that might not be successful, so we'll see what the car does. I really do not like that route. Okay, we've got two vehicles from the left, or a line of them right now. Looks like after this last one we can go. Okay, yeah, so if we're going to route through this parking garage, we are not going to be able to do this U-turn. I've done this before. So we will have to remove the, it looks like we're routing with no traffic data as well, so that might be part of the issue. It might be a cell signal issue down here. So we will need to yeah, I'll just need to, after we make this turn, I'll need to disengage the route, and then we can reroute after we get past this parking garage. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the trip there. Did a good job at getting us over. There's no U-turns right here allowed, and that's where it wanted us to do that U-turn. So we will just continue straight, or left, I guess, here. Take me to the New York hotel. Okay, let's see what the car does here. We've got pedestrians it's watching out for. And we can go through we need to go through this through lane here. And the car is figuring it out. Okay, so we've got valet and drop off. Looks like we need to go to the right, but it's going to be a little bit delayed because of traffic, but we should be able to get through here once these vehicles make their way through, once these cabs go through. Just need to watch this van. It's doing a really good job here. Okay. So the car saw their intention for those pedestrians and went ahead and stopped. Did a really good job there. Nope. Okay. So it's trying to go left there around those cones. I still think it might have been trying to follow this route, but just going around those cones in a weird way. Not following lead car and route. So that's one disengagement, but overall through this reroute through the drop off here, it's done. I feel like it's done a really good job. Other than that one spot, I'm not sure what it would have done there. Kind of felt like it was trying to turn left instead of go right, but like I said, it might have been trying to just go around that cone in a weird way. Okay, the car's going to need to assert itself here. We might be given an opportunity from somebody. It looks like they're giving us an opportunity. Okay, we're right here under the link, the high roller. Okay, it started to go into oncoming left turn lane there, but then stopped. Now we're getting into the correct left turn lane. Stopping a little early for the stop sign, but handled it. And there we go. We made it all the way around. Would have been a lot easier if we just made a right on Sands, but that did make it interesting. Okay, we're turning back onto Koval, which is part of the F1 track that they've built. And we have a emergency vehicle ahead. We'll be stopped here, so we shouldn't need to do anything. Looks like they may be turning. Really good job here with the speed, being cautious for this construction and cones. It feels really comfortable. Speeding up a little bit as it's kind of opening up. We've got a car right here that's in both lanes. It's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see if this car continues to use both lanes and act like a pace car, or if it selects a lane. Okay, it selected a lane. All right, I feel like we should be one lane over to the right, but we'll see how the car handles it. We do have a little bit of, we've got 0.4 miles before we need to get over to the right and turn into the New York, New York. But it looks like that lane ends, so the car's doing a good job at what it should be doing. Did better than I would. Okay, it looks like we've got somebody blocking our lane up ahead. Hopefully they just push through. Well, it seems like a lot of people get stuck here, not realizing this is right turn only. And it's blocked, making a right turn on red. I don't have any issue with that. We'll go ahead and end the trip and go to our next destination. Take me to the Wynn Hotel. Alright, now we're going to head towards the T-Mobile Arena on our way to the Las Vegas Strip to head to the Wynn Hotel. Okay, this is something I've noticed a lot. It tends to stop at that crosswalk every time. There's no stop sign there. I don't hate that it does it. It's kind of a obscured entrance to the crosswalk there behind a wall as well. So it's probably best to be safe in case there's people coming out. Really smooth and confident here. We've got pedestrians. I don't know if they're going to cross in front of us or not. Looks like they are, so the car's waiting for them. And now it's clear to go. Slowing down for the speed humps, down to about 11 miles per hour. Here's another speed hump. Not slowing for that one, hitting about 16, still comfortable. We got somebody doing a photo shoot in the middle of the street here on Las Vegas Boulevard. Okay, we've got a good opportunity here to start making our way over to the right. Got about half a mile until our turn into the Wynn Hotel. See what the car does. Really delayed action on trying to merge over to the right. I'm kind of surprised. There we go. It needs to do it now. I don't know why it's waiting. It might get us in a little pinch up ahead if it doesn't make this decision. Looks like maybe it's going to wait to go through this intersection now and then start moving over to the right. So it eventually handled it, but you can see we had to cut over quite a few lanes there right at the last minute. We're going to watch out for pedestrians here. Good job. Take me to the Sahara Hotel. Okay, hopefully as soon as it clears on the left, we will start making our way over to the left side of this lane. Looks like it might start filling up though, so just kind of follow along here and see how well it gets us through this drop-off zone. It looks like it's going to keep us in this right lane, so it might take a while here. Oh, we've got our turn signal on now. Maybe it'll try to make this. It might have pulled itself up too close to this forward vehicle. So yeah, it might take us a bit to get through here. If it cut the wheel hard left, we could make it around this vehicle. But it is very hesitant. Now it's doing the same thing, getting us too close, and then we won't be able to go around. So I've seen this here before multiple times. Our navigation is to go around, not to stop here right now. So it would be nice to see it going around in this situation. I'm not sure if these vehicles are waiting to pick up instead of drop off, so we're kind of stuck here with two parked vehicles, which might cause a disengagement. I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes. So I'll give it a few more moments to see what happens. But it kind of looks like we're stuck here. See the planner is bouncing around like it does this when it feels like it needs to make a U-turn, or not U-turn, but a reverse maneuver. So I'm just going to go ahead and disengage here and get us around this vehicle and re-engage. Not going around stopped vehicles. I'd like to see a little bit more speed here. We've got a green light. Do need to be cautious about pedestrians because they do just walk out in front of us. But we do have a green light here. He's kind of looking to see if that guy was going to come out. Probably could have resumed on that right turn on green a little quicker, but definitely was being cautious to see if that guy was just going to walk out in front of us. Okay, I'm going to end our trip. We're going to be heading down towards the Fremont Street Experience. I just need to get past a few lights so we can get a good route. And then we will set the new destination. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get us out of this right turn only lane. We do need to go straight here. And watch out for this car as well, cutting in ahead of us last minute, so they got confused there as well. But the car's doing a good job at understanding it needs to stop behind them. Won't count that really as an intervention. That was, we don't have a destination in, so it was just going to follow whatever lane it was in. And that happened to be a right turn only lane. I'm trying to get us down and keep us on Las Vegas Boulevard. Take me to the Fremont Street Experience. Okay, we're going to be heading into Old Las Vegas now. So we'll just be heading straight on Las Vegas Boulevard for a little bit, but there will be pedestrians that we do need to watch out for, as they are typically drunk and crossing the street here without crosswalks. Okay, that was a perfect yield on flashing yellow. Making a right turn from the straight lane there. If I had a snapshot button, I'd hit that. I have that on my other vehicle, but not this one yet. I'm gonna go ahead and end our trip, and then we'll set our last destination. Take me to 11th Street Records. Okay, it's going to need to reroute, and it's doing that really well here. Let's see how quickly it does in the navigation. Okay, let's see if I can get a better route for us. There we go. Okay, we need to watch out for pedestrians here. We got a couple lingering in the road, but nobody crossing. Handled that really well. Okay, it's clear to go. And we'll be making a left onto East Fremont Street. And this is another area where we need to really watch out for pedestrians crossing the street. Okay, we need to wait. We do have a yield on this flashing yellow, but we need to wait for oncoming traffic to clear. And we should go now. That was really smooth. We've got a stopped vehicle here, so we can go around. Immediately understanding that, watching out for that door, and coming back across. So that's handled really well. And now we're up here by the container park. We'll see if they light up the praying mantis for us. Nope. That praying mantis will shoot flames out of its mouth, so every once in a while you see that happen when people walk by. All right, we're coming up to our destination at 11th Street Records. This is where we end our circuit of the Las Vegas Strip, test out all these versions. So we're all pretty happy with it. A couple disengagements, but really they were both definitely non-critical. And one is just to get around vehicles. All right, I'll end it right here. One is to get around vehicles. The other one is was because of that weird going around the cone or that weird behavior of feeling like the car was going to turn left at that drop-off location when we were turning around by the Sphere. But yeah, overall, we didn't add another hour of driving all over the Strip through crazy traffic, crazy construction. We tackled a lot of areas of the F1 track, and the car did really, really well. So this has been FSD version 12.5.6.1, and I look forward to the .2 version or version 13 if we start seeing that soon. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.